and I'm in Mukono district, the next to the capital city. I run an orphanage home with the other people in Uganda, and that's the orphanage home our kids staying in. This is the Samuel's Kids Ministry that is registered in the Republic of Uganda as a non-government organization, and we are doing God's work. I am 28 years I'm 28 years from Uganda, as I said, and I'm the founder and the president of the Samuel's Kids Ministry, taking care for the kids in Uganda who have lost either one or both of their parents. Could you just pray? Yeah, thank you. This work started some time back. I got to meet Christ myself when I was 11 years in 1998. And in this time when I got saved, by 2003, I got involved in reaching out to kids in different villages, communities, spreading what God is doing in the communities, and also to teach these kids to know about Christ and to give their lives to Christ. By 2005, I had a dream that was disturbing me of a child eating from a trash bin. And when I woke up, I felt that although I had little to give, still I could do something to help a child in my dream survive. We started this orphanage home with one girl. She's called Faith. And Faith was abandoned, left in a canteen marketplace when she was 1.5-year-old girl with no parents. We don't know who their parents. And we took in this girl to the police to report about this incident. But by that time, the police couldn't do something. We are glad that it was what God was leading us to do. We took in Faith, and since then, the number of children needing our help grow up from 5 to 10, and right now we have 25 kids, including one child called Grace, who actually lost her eyesight when she became sick, when we had no support to take her to the hospital, and in all that process, Grace lost her eyesight. So since then, we are doing what God is leading us to do. And our vision, we are reaching out to help these kids. And by this year, we believe to help more than the 25 kids. We'll have a number of 100 kids who are being helped in this orphanage home. And we trust God to buy land, to set up a school, hospital, clinic, and a place where these kids can learn and fellowship from. So this is part of our projects that we'll be doing. Most of these kids have lost their parents due to HIV/AIDS, due to family breakdown, family neglect, and so many other issues that has really affected the lives of these kids, and they end up losing their parents. Most of the girls go into arranged marriage because they have no one to take care of. They have lost their parents, they have lost their dads, they have lost their siblings, or they don't know really what their parents are, or because of civil wars in Uganda. But the Samuel's Kids Ministry is trying to do something to help some of the children in Uganda. There are so many other people who are doing what God is telling them to do. But Samuel's Kids Ministry is also trying the best to reach out to these kids. These kids, how we have been supporting ourselves, we have crafts. They make crafts, we sell them to raise support other than what other people support us. And there is a table right behind the church. It will be able to see what these kids are doing after the service. And since then, we have been doing this work since 2005. It's now 10 years doing this work. That's the Faith in the middle, that girl in the middle with the slave. She's the Faith we are talking about. She's now 11 years, but she came in the orphanage home when she had no one. We brought her with nothing, with no parent, and right down, that's Grace in a tie, with a tie. Grace was not that size. I know America used different word, but I'll describe Grace as she was really small, tiny girl. But because of that, and since then, God has given her a Grace, and as her name actually, and now she's fat or big, whatever you may call it. So that's Grace, but she lost her eyesight. They are in position where you can't really recognize whether she's blind, but we just see her the way she's walking. Grace can't read anything like on this sheet. She can only read using stylus and brailles. But we are so thankful. We are so thankful that God has helped Grace and other kids. Up there are some of the 25 kids. This orphanage home has other caretakers. Those are some of the caretakers. We have 4 caretakers, 2 ladies and 2 gentlemen, as you are seeing them in the first picture, and the rest are still the caretakers and some of the kids at the orphanage home. And today we are doing what God is leading us to do. Those are some of the kids. Keep praying. Thank you, sir. Those are some of the kids, and that's the orphanage home. That's what we do. We feed these kids. They go to school. We have 9 kids have got already sponsors, and the 16 of these kids, they don't have sponsors. So we are praying, we are trusting God for them to be blessed also. But as I said, before the sponsors, when we don't have anything, they make crafts so that we can raise something to help ourselves. And they make money through raising and selling those crafts, as I said. Those are some of the crafts. Keep praying, sir. Those are some of the crafts these kids make. You'll be able to see. And those are some of the unsponsored kids we have. Each kid has got a name. We have a printout sheets right behind the table. You can pick one sheet for yourself to share with a family, a friend, or anyone. There are so many kids, even on the next page. Each has got a name, age, whether a girl or a boy. You'll be able to see all these kids. I really thank you so much, church, for giving me this opportunity, the leadership of this church. For the members, I thank you so much for giving me this time to stand before you, to share what we are doing in Uganda with other people that I left there in Uganda. Thank you so much for giving me this time. I really invite you. I'm not married. I haven't yet married, but I'm believing God to marry a lady. A lady. So, therefore, church, I give you an invitation to come and attend my wedding, probably 2017. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Behind the table, there is a card about I'm on Facebook, the email, and everything. Please pick a card. Thank you so much.
Amen.